Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to Factorio. Been playing so much different stuff, and I just tend to sleep very early. Like I've been sleeping at 8:30 quite a lot. So yeah, it's probably not a good idea for me to be staying up this late. Well, still playing this late because I got a bunch of dishes to do and blah 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 and yak yak yak, and it's all good. You know what? It's all good. I want to play, so I'm going to play. So it's all good. And it's probably a little bit worrying that I'm not really uploading it here. I got 2 production line videos uploading at this point, and that's it. And so that's kind of that's kind of worrying me a little bit that I've only got 2, but I need to stop worrying about that. Too many weeks of just having stuff non-stop uploading has made me kind of, I need to be uploading something, otherwise I'm being slack. So I need to sort of get out of that, that sort of attitude and just sort of be happy that I've got so many freaking videos uploaded. I'm sure there are people who started watching episode 1 of this. It would take them at least a couple of weeks to get through all of them with the amount I've got up, because it's like 80, 85, I don't know how many up so far, but there is a lot. So anyway, what are we doing this episode? Well, one of my favorite things in the entire world is the level 3 drills. These guys. And I can't build them automatically because cobalt steel plate is not on is not on the bloody resume. And as soon as I start talking, I get crook. So that's not good. What are you? Electric multi-purpose is you, and you are there. So they both need tungsten. I feel like tungsten is not on the table at the moment. What are you low on? Titanium. You are probably low on tungsten. You know what? We can do titanium pipe real quick. I feel like that's okay. And then let's start looking at some other things. Not tungsten this episode, because I don't feel like I want to do a lot of stuff tonight. I don't feel like that's a thing I'm going to be doing, but I feel like cobalt steel plate is something that we can definitely get done. So, get some of that titanium stuff going out. That should be enough to keep those machines happy. Definitely one machine is enough. There's nothing else that's really backing up. You, of course, need nitinol because you are totally hardcore. These guys all need nitinol. All the level 4 stuff, we just ignore that. These guys needed tungsten and, yeah, tungsten plate and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's not really a big deal. I could actually make level 4 belts, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea, but I'm kind of wanting level 5s, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to upgrade a single blue belt to the green ones. I've just got to upgrade them all to purple at some point. And when I do that, I think I've got plans to redo this. So right now we've got 4 joins in the middle. I'll reduce that down to 3 or 2 or however many I can. If I need to. I mean, maybe we'll just leave them as blue. Maybe it won't even matter. Because, I mean, this is just for science. And if our science is at an acceptable level, then do we really need to bother? I'm not sure that we do. I'm not sure that we need to bother upgrading any of these to higher levels. It all depends what our goals are in the end game. There is one goal that is up here that I need to wipe off. Because Mark IV Mall has been done. It's not fully functioning yet, but all it requires is nitinol. And I don't think we need a reminder anymore for that stuff. So, yes, another thing we probably do. So the other 2 are rockets, and I still don't know why that is RW. I really don't know. It's speed modules. It's speed module 5. Raw speed module 5. Raw speed module 5. I had no idea why I put a W there. Oh, I'm totally screwing up this up. Totally screwing this up. Alright, so let's paste you up there. This is the crappiest use of blueprints you have ever seen. Raw speed module 5. And the 5 looks slightly different from an S because it's got this little thing up the top. And yeah, that absolutely makes sense. So raw speed module 5 and rocket. So today our main thing is going to be cobalt steel plate because I really want those level 3 drills to be built, and they rely on the level 2s, or actually no, we want the level 4s, and level 4s rely on the level 3s which need cobalt steel plate. So I don't think these should be too hard to make anyway. Where are we? We should be up here somewhere. So cobalt steel plate, a whole bunch of iron plate, and 1 cobalt plate. Now cobalt is cobalt oxide and sulfuric oxide. I'm still not sure where this. I guess half a blue belt, not quite enough to get a full amount of alumina up, but I feel like alumina is fine. We're only still building it because that thing's backed up. So, what else is cobalt used for? Solder plate. Wow, look at that. I feel like we're making that directly in the thing. So let's just have a look at what else may need cobalt, because I'm considering making cobalt on the second line, but I'm not sure at the moment, to be honest. Part of me wants to do see stuff like lithium cobalt oxide. I don't think we need that at all. I'm kind of torn at the moment because I really want cobalt steel plate to be on the second line, but then again we need cobalt plate. You know what we might do? We might make cobalt plate down here on the second line, and then just robot it up, because I really hate using space here, and we've already got this cobalt oxide or whatever hell it is. How far across am I feeding that crap? It stops there actually, so I don't really feed it all the way. I have totally no idea what I'm going to do here. I am at a very, very big point in indecision. And you know what? Let me think. We've left room for tin. Yes, we have. Lead. Yes, we have. Silver. Silver is like one of the few ones I haven't done yet. That is straight up smelting silver ore, so that's going to be on level 1. Tungsten requires tungsten acid. You know what? We're going to leave this room for silver and tungsten. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So, that means that carbon or cobalt or whatever the hell it is, cobalt plate is going to be done here. So that's a red guy, and he needs sulfuric acid. I feel like we have something that's doing that. There we go. So you are sulfuric acid. You are not a red guy, but you are close enough. So let's go ahead and grab that. And yeah, I'm already starting to feel a bit tired, so I feel like this is perhaps not the best idea, but it's all good. Destroy all of those, destroy all of those, keep the rest. And then we just need Mr. Red Furnace, which I don't have any of. Thank you, Mr. Autosave. Oh, of course I misclick it and get rid of it. So where are you, Mr. Red Furnace? I need to borrow you for a sec. There you are. Bunch there. Bunch there. Alrighty. And what are we missing? We're actually missing all 30 of them. Apparently we're not making them anywhere. There we go. That should be nice and quick. All the pipes being taken care of, but yeah, these oh no, apparently they weren't. They were being kept somewhere because they've all just gone beautiful. they've no longer being thingamy-bobbed. And that's definitely not because I just started building them. That's because they are somewhere. Which is awesome, 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 awesome. Although they disappeared off here, but where are the damn machines? I mean, I am so confused right now. Here they go. Here they come. So, cobalt, please. And of course, suddenly they've all just been built at once. So they just go from, nope, we're not building it at all, to, yeah, of course we just built 30 in 2 seconds. Of course we did. Alrighty, so let's just get rid of this. I feel like we don't need that all the way there. Oh man. I have actually been playing a lot of Fortress Craft recently. I've got past that point where it's a bit annoying at the start, and I'm at the point where it's awesome. It's like totally awesome. I've don't know how many Fortress Craft fans there are out there, but I've got to the point where I'm getting nickel and gold and titanium completely automated from all the way down in the toxic section, or almost in the toxic section. So yeah, but I'm going to play through it a few times, like the full game, or at least once, get all the upgrades, get all the unlocks at the start, like Flatland mode or whatever it is, and then when I actually do a playthrough, I can be like, yeah. So, what are we doing here? I am going to put you straight into a chest. Passive rider, of course. What? Logistics? How do we not have logistics here? This is somewhat concerning. Our logistics are completely hodgepodge in this area, so that is not good. We'll put one over here. Is this the point where we do logistics set up properly for this area? I feel like it's not a bad idea, so you are lined up beautifully. And then we'll do it over here. We do it over there. And we do it over there. Beautiful. And there'll be another one over on the right-hand side somewhere that we'll need to do properly. But we'll do that later. Excellent. So that'll give us these guys. We might put them down on the bus if we decide we need them. I don't know that anybody does actually use that stuff directly. Maybe they do. So let's have a look here. Now we want our supplementary iron line, which is this guy, right here. So there we go. And then we want straight up cobalt steel, which is going to be iron and cobalt plate. Okay, and that's your straight up furnaces by the looks of it. Have I got that right? So this is a furnace, this is a metal mixing furnace. There's got to be a metal mixing furnace, right? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Now, this one is going to be interesting because it takes 14 iron plate and 1 cobalt plate. And it produces 10 of them and it takes 35 seconds. Now, I feel like this needs a second middle belt. I feel like we don't want to just have a split belt going around the outside like this guy over here. I feel like that's not going to be enough because we need 14 iron, so I want iron to be a full belt. Although, we're splitting this iron off this single belt over here that we're using for a bunch of other stuff, so I just do not know. I do not know what the best option is. You know what? We're going to make it a double. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. This is exactly what we need. Not the correct machines, but the correct layout. So let's just grab that. Put that there. Delete all those machines. And now we need the metal mixing. There we go, metal mixing. And look at these arrows, beautiful as well. So here we go. We'll just put this down here. You can be no, not lithium, cobalt plate, 1,000. And then we do this. And then we do not quite, we'll just put a thing there. That's fine, so that'll split our iron off beautifully. Send it into there. Okay. Split that down like that. Put that down like that. And yeah, I don't know how to trust these guys because maybe they are actually missing it, or maybe they're in some godforsaken storage warehouse somewhere and they're just waiting for me to see this pop up and then suddenly it all disappears, because maybe it waits until bots have actually been assigned to send them over. It doesn't actually check the storage and say, hey, you know, there's actually stuff there. It only knows once there's actually bots doing stuff. But since there's construction bots and all my construction bots are free, you think it would be pretty much immediate. But yeah, I guess they really didn't have any in this case. Look at all that steel they're giving me. Beautiful. Alrighty, cobalt steel plate. Now this inserter is kind of slow, but this machine is kind of slow, so they all come out in the end. So if I do this, it doesn't give the recipe to the blueprinted ones, which is somewhat annoying, but it's fine. What's really annoying is if you have a blueprint and the blueprint has recipes and you blueprint over the machine that's already there that doesn't have recipes, it won't give the recipe to the machine that's already there. And that is a bit annoying. But I heard somebody actually made a mod that fixed that up, which is good. Good for you. Okay. So, do we leave room for the cobalt? I feel like the answer is yes. I don't know if we're going to stretch it out, but we will leave a spot for it right there. I feel like that's the responsible thing to do in this situation. And then if we ever find out, well, you know what? We don't need this belt really because we put it in to a provider chest over there anyway. So this belt is kind of superfluous. But then again, I mean, we'll leave a space. So what we'll do here is we'll be very, very sneaky and actually go up like that, and then up like that, and then up like that. Leaving a space all the time because why the hell not? Okay. Oh my god. And of course, we always forget the corner because we just do. That is what we always do. We always do the undergrounds and we always forget the corner. That's just like that's almost our MO, I think. So here we go. You are the thing. Screw it, let's take them all. And let's double check. Looks like the mall is still pretty full. Still got all the components it needs, getting them off the bus. So yeah. These guys will continue to be created at full speed, which I definitely like. Definitely like, oh, look at this beautiful thing. And then titanium we actually fed off because it goes over here and not on the mall. So, excellent. We're at the 19-minute mark, and we have done what we set out to do. So if we go... damn, autosave. We're not turning autosave off. Last time I turned autosave off, I got hit by a train and lost 20 minutes worth of work. But I got shields, but I'm still a little bit paranoid. There we go, cobalt steel. And you should be used up. Look at that. The number goes up to 200. The pickup order goes up to 200 as well. Those guys have been missed for quite some time. And shotgun poison shells? Really? Look at all this ridiculous crap that I haven't been researching so far. We're going to get all of it right now, and we're going to get all of the crafting speed upgrades as well. We're going to get the atomic bomb as well. But this is a nice test for our factory to make sure that it keeps on going, to make sure that if stuff starts running out, that it actually runs out in a decent amount of time. And yes. So now we go on to our big decision of what to do next. So raw steel modules, raw speed module 5s. I feel like it's not a priority. I feel like our smelting array is fine at the moment. Raw speed modules are kind of designed to keep a purple belt full. I really don't care at the moment. It's not a necessity. Rocket science is the thing that might make raw speed module 5s a necessity. When we start going rocket science and we start actually pumping out for infinite science, that's when things might start to fall over. Oh, are you falling over, sir? Why is there nothing in here? 200. Let's just check on that real quick. Yes, you are looking a little bit funky. These guys are not coming out fast enough. Surely we can make these with better machines. Surely we can. This is probably one of those things that I started doing wrong in like episode 7 or something like that, and just kept up with. Alrighty. Yeah, that definitely can be done. That seems like a good project, actually. We're at the 21-minute mark. We've got a bit of time. Let's refactor this setup, because that'll be a lot faster. You're not running out of anything, are you? No. You got 4 belts here, 4 belts there. How are we doing with inserters? We got power here, but these guys cover all of this, so I think we should be fine. And we still haven't redone the barreling for a lot of these guys, so you guys can all go. You guys can all go. How do we want to do this? We might end up moving this stuff over. The stuff on the left-hand side. Because we do need to move something over. So it's either going to be the stuff on the right-hand side or the stuff on the left-hand side. I feel like it'll look a little bit neater if we move the stuff on the left-hand side over. And as part of this, maybe we will figure out... Okay. You need to be dropping on the near side. Alright? That is what you need to be doing. Come on, guys. Freaking construction bots. There they come. A little attack squadron to take out all of this errant crap. You are just an offshoot. I'm pretty sure we don't need you anymore. So, we could do this, couldn't we? Maybe we should start using the mall for its actual intended purpose here. So, give me 200 of these guys. I feel like we're not really using medium electric poles anymore. So, I'm going to take you off for now, and I'm going to replace you with these guys. Now, what's our best assembly machine that you guys are able to build? The purple ones. So, let's go ahead and build, or give me, the purple ones, 200. There we go. Get back in my inventory. There we go. Excellent. So now we are working with the best of the best of the best. So, okay. Start here. Do a quick little blueprint. Give me some pipes. Of course, we're going to use the plastic pipes because they are just awesome. Shift N. Basic module boards. I feel like we need some very fast inserters. Titanium. Give me some freaking... We don't want an express stack inserter. I feel like that's overkill. We're making express inserters over here somewhere. Do I want to rejigger this to actually output them? That's not a bad idea. We never did inserters in our Mark IV mold, did we? That's kind of an oversight. We should definitely... Oh, that's right. We said we were going to refactor the regular mold to do them, didn't we? Okay. So, express filter inserters. Do we still need this? I feel like let's set up a little machine here. I'll only do that many. You gotta be express things. And now of course I need my poles, don't I? Alright, this isn't gonna work. We can't get rid of the poles. I still need the poles. So how do we do this? I want the upgrade planner there. I want the chest there. So we're gonna have to move some stuff. Now you know what? We're gonna leave that there. And we're going to move this guy over here. Because he belongs over there. And you can move there, and you can move there. And wooden poles can get the hell out of my toolbar. And then you can move there. And then we get the electric poles back. And we should probably start getting better versions of these, to be honest. Okay. 100... 200. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to hard faff these guys anymore, but it's just one chest. If it was a lot of them, then yeah, I would change my mind. Of course, you're out of the bloody electronic circuits, aren't you? We're low on these because we're trying to fix stuff. Have I got any electric circuits? Yeah, I have. Just dump a bunch in there. Give me some express inserters, please. I feel like that's a pretty decent number. Alright. And we're going to use the express inserters for the tin and the iron, because we need a bit more of those. Actually, we only need one of those each. But yeah, these machines run so freaking fast. That's why I wanted to use the express inserters. So we're going to use another one over here. And then you guys are just going to be normal inserters. I feel like the normal inserters can probably handle the speed here. I don't know if we're quite at the point where we want everything to be express. I don't know if we're at that point yet, so we'll just have to see. We'll put a little bit of a pipe there to aid in the blueprinting effort. And what we do here is we copy the belts as well. Now if I do that, see the problem is if I drag this up, it'll be correct there, and what'll happen is we'll end up with the output inserters on the right hand side not being balanced, like there won't be short, long, short, long, short, long, it'll be like short, short, short or something, which we definitely do not want. So I'll fade this up into that position, and we need one more of you guys. Excellent. And there is a suspicious lack of doing stuff here. Which I suppose is fair enough because I haven't got the ferric chloride set up. So let's do that. Ferric chloride. Is it a liquid or is it a... It's definitely a water. It's got to be a water. So... And how do we store ferric chloride? It's in a canister. Is that our only option? A bloody canister? I freaking hate canisters. They're like tiny. Let's make it 500. Because they really don't take a lot. Alrighty. Empty ferric chloride canister. And you get 50 out of it. Whereas you get 250 out of a barrel. So this thing is just so dodgy. No, that needs to be inactive, so we can get rid of the empty canisters. We'll remove the pipes later. For now, where is ferric chloride? We're making this crap. It's up here, isn't it? We're making it really close. That's alright. We're still going to barrel it up and send it off, so then we have the freedom to send it anywhere we want. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Fill ferric chloride. course, we need a thing here. And then you are going to be like that. And you are going to be like that. And you are going to be... I don't think we need that many. And then empty canister is going to be 500. And yes, we got 500 on the way. So this guy should kick on very, very shortly. Excellent. And that should hopefully really, really increase how fast these guys go. So this all produces 4 every 10 seconds. This consumes 1 every 5 seconds. So we're now overproducing on these guys. So what we do here is we upgrade all these machines. Oh, would you look at all of those boards that just came out. That is a buttload of boards right there. That is absolutely... Oh, what have I done? What have I done? No! No! I picked the wrong goddamn recipe, didn't I? Alrighty. We are all good. We are all good. Click, 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 click. Devoid. There we go. I think that's cleared all of them out from the top section. Now, oh, look at this beautiful position we're standing in. Usually it's so hard to get in the correct position when you've got this many legs, but for now, it's all good. There we go. So now they're coming out. You better be a passive provider as well, buddy, just in case. Where's my other things? Alright, you guys need to be those. Don't know why I got so many of these little bastards, but you guys can have them all. What are you out of? Circuit boards. Of course, this crappy setup is doing nothing. I doubt this will make it any better, but we'll give it a try anyway. Yeah, this is doing a little bit better. I don't think it's ever going to completely keep this guy covered, but hopefully this guy, just the small amount that are actually working, will be enough to keep this guy covered. We will see. And I was going to do something else, wasn't I? Damn it, it was really important, and now I can't remember. Oh, that's right, we're going to dump these basic module boards. Basic module boards. Where are you needed? You are needed over here. Is that the only place you needed? I think it might be the only place you needed. Take all of them. You don't want any more, do you? So we're gonna dump the rest in a chest. Oh my god, look at our storage network. 2.8 million, 1.6 million. That is a lot of stuff. We do have some of these that are empty, and we do have some of them. 400,000 coal in one freaking container. That's because they're the storage warehouses, so they're huge. Yeah, so our coal problems are... we might never, ever, ever need to get a coal mine from anywhere. Although, what is this? 1.3 million. So we've mined the living crap out of it, but it's still going. Oh well, another... This has been like 500,000 an episode or something stupid like that. It's going down like an absolute mother. Anyway, 33 minutes. We are now researching acid rockets because, of course, we need acid rockets. Why would you even question that? It's totally necessary. Laser rifle shooting speed. I'm sure we'll need that as well. Maybe we should use a laser rifle for killing important things. Although I'm not sure we have anything more important to do. So anyway, hopefully we will no longer be running out of these guys. Now, of course, we're running out of components. Components aren't making it very far. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. All of these machines are wasted at this point. I mean, I reckon we can just cut off most of them. Or we can just leave them. Leaving them is good too. Leaving them is always a good option. Because you never know. Maybe we will upgrade them to purple belts at some point. Maybe we will upgrade the entire bus to purple belts. Which should be easy, because I'm thinking it's going to be painful because it was so painful to upgrade the bus. But now, we can just use the upgrade tool. And you know what? Out of sheer laziness, I will probably just use the upgrade tool and not move these undergrounds around. So if you move the undergrounds around, you get in the way of this and you get away of that and blah, blah, blah. And it's for the sake of saving a few upgrades. I mean, saving a few undergrounds, not using all of them. Like, who gives a shit? Let's just waste them. Who cares if there's too many on there? for the amount of effort that it would take, I mean, maybe I'd do it off camera, something like that, but I'll probably be too lazy even for that. I'll probably just upgrade plan the whole freaking lot of them. So, sanity check. Alright. Rockets, raw speed module 5s, and tungsten. I feel like those are our 3 options at this point. Where's my upgrade list? I feel like I lost my upgrade list. So let's just do a quick check. Raw speed module 5s, rockets, and tungsten are our 3 things. Now, tungsten is the last... On silver. Silver we need to get, but silver is just like, meh. I don't think it's really holding up anything in the mall. So, yeah. Wait a sec. Do my eyes deceive me, or can we get nitinol without actually needing tungsten? Why did I think we needed tungsten for nitinol? I really don't know, to be honest. I assumed that you would need tungsten for the last level. But it appears you don't, and it took me this many episodes to check it, and only now have I checked it and realised that I am a big fat moron. We've still got some things that will be screwed over. What are you waiting on? Electronic circuit boards. We just fixed you, okay? Be patient. So, there we go. We got these guys. They all need nitinol and some tungsten. Tungsten carbide. I'm pretty sure that will need some level of tungsten. Powdered tungsten or tungsten oxide. So yeah, so it turns out that nitinol is an option as well. We'll have to look at that a bit carefully though, because I feel like we will have to expand our titanium production if we decide that. And if I remember correctly, we did titanium down on the lower level on tier 2. I could have sworn I fed a titanium belt down through, but I can't see it. Here it is. Here it is. So there we go. So there's our rutile going on through. So we're doing titanium here. So what we might do, actually, is we might do another nickel and another titanium over here separately. And then we'll feed those down into nitinol, because I feel like they deserve their own titanium and nickel lines. I feel like that's probably a good idea. And yeah, so nitinol. So that's another one. Let's go ahead and write these down, because I don't think I'm going to do any more episodes. Somehow I've managed to do... I started at 7 and somehow it's like 8 o'clock now, so there must be time dilation or something like that going on. But anyway, let's go ahead and write these down. So we're going to write... Nit. It's the worst N I've ever written. Nit. How does that look? That actually looks pretty good for an N. That's a really good looking N. I could put it lower, but I think it would look even shittier. Yeah, that's gay. That's totally gay. Nitinol, raw speed modules 5. This always, it looks like an A is the problem. The damn thing looks like an A. And does that make it any better? That makes it a lot better. Actually, that R looks a lot better. Yeah, that looks totally gay. So yeah, that one, and it actually looks kind of like an R when I look at it. There we go. Yeah, that looks beautiful. There was one other thing. So rocket, raw speed module 5s, nitinol, and tungsten. And tungsten is going to be our smelting project. Which, to be honest, we do need. We do need tungsten. You don't need to be that big. Let's just do a new N, tungsten. I need to get out of the way. There we go. Nitinol, raw speed module 5s, rocket, and tungsten. Now, I'm pretty sure rockets can just be done. I'm pretty sure we've got all the materials. We need to find some way of doing solid fuel. And satellite should be dead easy, I feel like. And then we just got rocket control units, which should be okay. Low density structures, which are fine. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to disconnect light oil. We're going to disconnect the recycling of light oil here. So that no longer happens, and this will back up. And then what we'll do is we'll start creating solid fuel off the light oil. We can keep cracking the heavy oil. I feel like that's fine. But light oil is where we always want to make solid fuel. Because you can see that solid fuel takes 20 petroleum and 20 heavy oil, but it only takes 10 light oil. So really good to make it off light oil all the time. And these guys, I mean, how are you? You're at 35%. You are still not out, and you are still doing a great job. So I feel like this is just... How the hell are you working? I had you here. Oh, I see. Is it a Bob's thing where it changes the orientation to always be down the bottom left or the top right? I do not know, but we've got level 4 pump jacks at the moment, so that is huge. Anyway, we'll sort that out in a later episode because I'm just rambling on about now. And these guys are mostly good. Mostly good. Although petroleum is starting to run low. Plastic and battery is still good though. So anyway, let's do that next episode. So that will be part of rockets. And eventually we'll run out of this stuff and we'll redo solid fuel. But I feel like doing that sooner rather than later. Anyway, we've got our list. We've got our things we need to do. We've got our tungsten deposit, which we found down there. I didn't find it for the first 40 or so episodes, but then I finally saw it and I was like, hey, there's actually tungsten there. So we've got our list. Let's just, I want to keep playing. I just want to keep playing. I know I'm in 40 minutes in this episode. I just want to keep playing. I'm a fucking addict. I know it, and it's just a thing. So yeah, root hole backed up there. That's fine. I'm just checking all the ore deposits, make sure we're not running out of anything. Let's go do a quick check on the bus. Make sure not... Oh, these guys are in trouble. You guys are in trouble. Where are you coming from? You're going over there. You guys are in so much trouble. What the hell are they in trouble for? Circuits. Why are you guys so beefed? You know what's happening? We're spitting out 2 blue belts, and these guys are in trouble because those 2 blue belts are now being used up, fully half of them, by these circuits, because we upgraded these machines. So suddenly it's like, oh yeah, I can actually use up a full belt, and I am not worried about it. So there we go. Don't know if that'll back up at some point, but yeah. I've been worried about this back-end stuff for a little while. Like 2 blue belts of circuits. Seems like a lot at one point. It ain't a lot. It ain't a lot anymore. This is nothing for what our factory needs anymore. That's just nuts. But anyway, gonna do it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.